Alright, so we're going to do the green screen, which means we have to go find a green screen person. Now, the quality of these are going to differ. I recommend trying to get one that has good lighting. I tried to do this one just now, but the person's too green in the picture. So it actually affected the ability to cut out because the lighting was so poor. So I'm just looking. This one looks fairly good. But it's a little small. I'm trying to get a slightly larger quality image. Let's see. Still fairly small. Nope. This is a bigger image. There is some fringing on it, but I'm going to try this one. So I'm going to hit copy. Hopefully he's not tinted too green in here, but he might be. And we're going to go over and do a new in Photopea. We're going to create, and I'm going to paste that in, Control P. So I paste it. So the key to doing the green screen, and like I said, hopefully he doesn't have too much tinges of green, is you go to select and you go to color range, and we just want to select the color green, which it's already done. You can see he's all black, which is what you want. There's a nice silhouette of the person we're cutting out, and we've grabbed all the green, and we're going to click OK. And then we can hit delete. And it does leave this slight layer around him, which is super annoying. And on Photoshop, I'm always successful in trying to get rid of that. But sometimes in Photopea, I am not. So like I can zoom in and try to grab one of these green pixels around him and make sure like I'm going to like kind of remove everything but the green pixels. So I just want the green. See if I can get that without getting too much of him. I'm going to click OK. And I'm just looking, and it looks like it's grabbing somewhere. I'm going to hit delete again. And it took a chunk of his ear and not much else. So pretty much for this, we're going to have to deal with the fact that he's kind of green fringing. And we can go in and try to touch that up however we may like. Another thing you can try to do is when we do go here and select the color range, we can try to decrease the fuzziness or increase the fuzziness. So if you go to color range and you go to select, there's like a fuzziness. We can try to keep it very low, and sometimes that helps. So I grabbed, I hit delete, and it might be a little better, but it's still there. So we're going to kind of deal with this as we go and see how bad it is when we put it in the other picture. So to get it in the other picture, all you do, you just drag your layer. And I'm going to drag him in here. And you know, this is a pretty big picture over here, so I can definitely see the green. But it's not too bad. He obviously has no legs. So I'm going to make him larger. So maybe for this image, I'm going to go transform here. I'm just going to do a interesting. It should let me free transform. Edit. Image size. I guess it's kind of locking me. Oh, there it is. It's under edit. I don't know why it wasn't popping up. Free transform, so I'm going to transform this guy to make him just a little more kind of size appropriate. Maybe he's giving like a press conference from the beach. Camera zoomed way in on him. So we got him. And when you make him bigger, it's not as apparent. And we can also try to do a blending mode for this, so we can like make a copy of the background, drop the copy above him, do a select of the person on the background, and do a Control J. So it just takes out that part of the background. So like right now I got just that part of the background cut out. And I can add a really big blur to it, so a Gaussian blur. And I'm just gonna nice radius on this. And this is mostly doing the big Gaussian blur to just kind of try to get the colors of the scene, because then I'm going to do a multiply and just try to get that in there with the colors of the scene and reduce the opacity, make him look more like he should be on that beach. And then from there, it'd just kind of be like, especially if his hair looks like it's really bad, I might just go to this layer over here and throw on a layer mask and grab a nice soft brush and just try to clean it up as best I can. You know, just go in there and just try to clean it up, which kind of defeats the purpose of the green screen if you got to go do this. And get rid of that green tinge you can get. But I'm not gonna, to be honest with you, I'm not gonna be too judgmental with this software if you've got the little bit of green around the edges. In Photoshop, I'd expect you to get rid of that because it's much easier to get rid of in Photoshop. But for this, I'm not gonna get on your case too bad. So that's what we have here. Hopefully this was helpful. This should be like a one-day kind of assignment with the color select. So good luck.